All right, folks, I'm back again. I don't know if I missed a week. I might have. I got so much going on. And let's see. We haven't had not one person view these things. Not one person in the chat. Um, but I keep doing it. This is the Apostle Benny, and I'm just going to talk to you about my Dallas Cowboys real quick. This seems like one of those years that we should be totally invested. There's been times when I wouldn't get invested with the Cowboys either because I was just tired of the product that they were putting online, or I was tired of the way Jerry Jones was handling his team. It's his team, and I don't have to support him or his team. But I was a Cowboy fan before, a Dallas Cowboys fan before Jerry Jones became the owner, and now it's kind of just like part of me to root for the Dallas Cowboys. And it's gotten really weird over the years of being a Cowboy fan and just watching how people treat you because of a sports team that you root for, and the hate and the venom. But this whole society has really bought into cancellation and canceling people and operating in hate and operating with venom, and if it don't go my way, act out and act kind of crazy. Which is a product of you voting to get rid of God. What you can't do, you try to vote to get rid of God. We're going to take him out of school. We don't want you to say Jesus. We don't want to hear Jesus on TV. We don't want to hear it on the radio. We don't want you to pray. Oh my God, you're coming against my rights if you say Jesus. You're forcing them down my throat. But then when we get rid of him and we see gun violence is off the chain, we see children shooting and killing each other. We see the society trying to make you lie when lying becomes prevalent, lying becomes the truth. Where I can look at a man and call him a woman, look at a woman and call him a man. These things and allowing men into women's bathrooms and women. Man, it's just look. This world has gotten out of hand. It's gotten out of hand, and even in the sports, it's gotten out of hand. And man, this world, it used to be so fun to be alive on this earth. Now it's very serious. It's serious business. Uh, and as a minister, I understand because it's all written in the Bible. It's all in the book of life. It talks about how and what was happening in the end times. And so it's just crazy that it crept into sports like that. But then again, it's not that crazy because wherever people are, Jesus is, and wherever people are, and they're trying to get rid of God. So anyway, man, look, y'all, the Cowboys are doing what they said they would do. They have the most dominant defense in the league, and their offense is taking care of the ball. Um, Now, a lot of folks want to complain, even Cowboy fans want to complain because the offense isn't cranking the way they want it to crank. Well, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Some folks want the Cowboys to score 100 points a game and don't give up any points a game. Uh, Make every field goal. They want them to be perfect, or they're going to talk about them. Man, keep talking. We don't care. Let the hate. Look at this. I know y'all can't see that, but it says, "Let them hate." Most hated, and y'all know who this is. The leader of the Dallas Cowboys. Even though Michael Parsons is the defensive leader and is trying to take over the whole team because of his play, Dak Prescott will always be the leader while he's there. The quarterback will always be the leader. Um, Micah is a leader. Dak is the leader. I'm not trying to start something between them. It's just how it is, bro. Quarterbacks are the leaders of your team, even though there are some quarterbacks who don't want to lead. Dak is a leader, and he's really good at it. And even by him understanding and receiving Micah and all of his gyrations and the defensive backs and being called out of his name and all of that stuff and people making a big deal out of it, I still believe that Mike and the rest of the defense respect Dak. I believe that Dak held us together for a minute, him and Zeke. And now, until we got the defense built, until Mike and them could show up, until because D Law was the man on that side, and he still is. He's just a quiet leader. Mike is just the outspoken one. He's the lion. I wish I could see my picture over there that I have of a lion. I got a huge picture of a lion on the wall because I ascribe to being a lion too. And Jesus, the Lion of Judah. So there's some I know who they ascribe to being eagles. And I don't mean the football team. I mean Eagles, the American symbol and all of that. But I'm not an eagle. I'm a lion. I'm a lion. And I definitely can't buy into the eagle thing now that the Eagles, the football Eagles, are trying to become one of our arch rivals. They are a divisional rival, but they're not our arch rival. They've never, I can't say never. They haven't stopped us enough. Put it like that, like the 49ers. They weren't a rival like us in the 49ers, fighting for championships. The Eagles are to me, they're like our little brother who finally grew up. Look at how long the 49ers been doing what they do. Look how long the Cowboys been doing what they do. And then look how long the Eagles been doing what they do. The Eagles took a big break. They won championships way back before I was living, I guess. And but the Super Bowl era is all I really counts. Cowboys didn't come around to 1960. I was born in 58. So they came around after I was born. The Eagles and the Commanders, or really they was Redskins then, but the team in Washington, they were around in the 30s, I believe. Like Chicago and all, I mean, old, and they won championships. They just didn't call them Super Bowls. So we don't even count them. We don't count them, even if they want to claim them as a championship. It has to be a Super Bowl championship, or we're not counting them. Well, this is week 3 now. The Dallas Cowboys are 2-0. We've scored 70 points. We've allowed our opponents to score 10. Our defense, led by Mr. Micah Parsons, the Lion, is like that. It's like, to me, it's the best defense in the league. It has to prove itself because the only two I believe that could rival it are the 49ers and the Eagles, and we'll see. The Eagles, because of the sheer number of superstars that they've gotten, a lot of them the Georgia boys. But team-wise, I don't believe – look, and the Eagles got wide receivers. They have running back by committee. They have a quarterback, to me, the highest paid running back in the league. Jalen's good, man. I like Jalen. I don't want to disrespect Jalen, but hey, Jalen, you're an Eagle, man. So just like people disrespect the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? Just because they're Cowboys. They like players on our team, but because they're Cowboys, they got to disrespect them. That's why Dak takes what he takes. That's why he's the most hated. So Jalen, man, you're the highest paid running back. I can't do what you do. But if it came down to it between Jalen and Dak, and I need somebody throwing the ball and going to stay in the pocket all day and don't run at all, I'm taking Dak. Jalen bails out and runs. He runs. Lamar runs. Patrick runs, but Patrick can pass. Patrick is staying there all day and don't run. Patrick just make you miss.
Janet Walls.
Oh, that's my wife. I'm gonna have to call her back. Uh, I'll call her back. I know what she wants to talk about. But anyway, yeah, Jalen the bailout. But look, we're getting a lot of running quarterbacks now, mobile quarterbacks, which I love it. I remember there's a time when if you weren't the pocket passer, then and you weren't white and you were black, they didn't even want you to play quarterback. Now look how many black quarterbacks there are. They played this excerpt of an interview from, I don't know if it was Jimmy the Greek, talking about the quarterbacks and how if they take over that, then what do the whites have left? He said something like that. Is crazy. Well, it's true. So black guys have figured out how to play quarterback their way, and now almost every team wants a quarterback like that. So Justin Fields, we got Trey Lance, which people think want to try to say he's a bust. Well, now he's a Cowboy. They're gonna call him that. Um, uh, 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 Jalen in Philly, um, Lamar in Baltimore, uh, Russell Wilson still in Denver. Um, man, there's so many, man. The guy who plays for Cleveland, I don't even know his name, or plays, and the guy who plays for Arizona, Dobbins or something. There's so many of them, man. They just run all over the place now. But you're gonna have to run and pass, run and pass. That's the Cowboys. Dak Prescott is the leader. He's the best uh, mobile quarterback out there to me. Besides Patrick Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes is just a freak of nature. Patrick Mahomes is the Micah Parsons of offense. He's just a freak of nature. And if other quarterbacks don't like that, that's their problem. He is who he is. So I'm looking at the schedule. Let me see the schedule for the Cowboys here. We beat the Giants 40-0. We beat the Jets 30-10. We got the Cardinals coming up. And it's an away game. So we have to go there. The Patriots at home, 49ers game for that's the game that most Cowboy and Cowboy fans, real fans, not the people who think so it's a lot of Cowboy fans just because it's cool or the end thing to be a Cowboy fan. The 49ers, that's a game that we look forward to. We've been rivals with the 49ers for a long time. We ushered the 49ers into greatness. And then we kicked their door in to take our greatness back. And so it's been like that with us and the 49ers. The Steelers are another team, man. That was a rival for us, even though they AFC. Hated playing the Steelers. They beat us 2 out of 3 times in Super Bowls. We were so happy to get that third one. Even they had Neil O'Donnell, the quarterback. He gave it to us and we took it. We were so happy to get it. The first two, man, those 2 Super Bowls were 2 of the best games I've ever seen. And we should have won, to me, both of them. I don't know how the Steelers of the 70s were the team of the 70s and the Cowboys were like nothing because they had to beat us to be who they were. And our teams were very evenly matched. Very evenly matched. So we should have just as many Hall of Famers off of our teams of the 70s as they did. And in the NFC back then, we were the only NFC team who could win a Super Bowl. None of the teams in the NFC won Super Bowls, just us. It was all AFC and Dallas Cowboys from the NFC. That's how it went. Pittsburgh, Oakland, Dallas, Pittsburgh, Oakland, then we missed ours. It's supposed to have been Dallas again. Uh, we got a little rhythm going like that as far as Super Bowls. But anyway, let me get back. Okay, so week 5, we playing the 49ers at Levi Stadium. Ooh, they're gonna love that. But watch how many Cowboys fans show up. Then we go to the Chargers at SoFi. Watch how many Cowboys fans show up to that one. That's the Kellen Moore game. That's the Kellen Moore against Mike game. That's gonna be a great game. Then it's our bye week, week 7. We get to chill and just sit back and watch everybody else. Then we come out of our bye and we go to the Rams. We get to see Aaron Donald. Then we play the Eagles in Lincoln Financial Field. I hope we beat the Rams and go right up there and beat the Eagles. Then we got to play the Giants again, and we finish the sweep on them. Then we got to play the Panthers. We're going to beat them. We play the Commanders. We're going to beat them because they got to come to our house. We play the Seahawks at our house. We're going to beat them. We play the Eagles at our house. We're going to beat them. We could complete the sweep. We play the Bills at their house. We might not win that one. It's going to be cold. It's week 15. It's a 4 o'clock game. Man, it's going to be cold up there. Um, I don't know. That's December 17th. We probably lose that game. Then we play the Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium, their stadium, on Christmas Eve. We might lose that one too. We go from cold to nice weather and super speed. I don't know, man. Our defense travels. We might we both of them. I think we can win all the games, every game. Then we play the Lions. That's gonna be tough. But the only thing that makes it easier for us, they come to us. I'm glad we don't have to go up there. And then we end up at the nope. Yep. Then we end up with the Commanders at their house, and we'll see how that goes. Who knows, man? Because when it gets close to the end of the season, like last time, we gave the Commanders a game, and they walk around bragging because they beat us. Well, we weren't playing that hard. It was the last game of the season. We really didn't need it. Um, that's just how it went. Anyway, anyway, I just wanted to hop on here real quick. I'm not staying, man. Let me turn my heat on. It's cold. I got the air conditioner on in here. It's September the 19th, and it's cold in here, and I'm getting ready to go get my hair cut. Go get my hair did. Got to go get a haircut, and then I teach Deliverance class tonight. This is the last one for the summer, and I won't come back until the fall, sometime in the fall or winter, and do another 5 classes. So a month and a week, 5, maybe 6 classes. Ooh, that heat feel good. Mm-mm-mm. And but it's warm outside right now. It's just cold in here. I'm cranking my air because I want to see if it can cool my sanctuary down. 'Cause the last couple of weeks, I've been noticing the sanctuary is not getting cool. Uh, I got to get my drill screw gun over here so I can change the filter. Check it out. But anyway, go Cowboys! I just get on here and I ramble, but I wanted to talk about the Cowboys and let people know I'm still rooting for my boys, my team. Go look at CFT. He has very good cowboy content. Look at Vach Lombardi, A to Z Sports, Skywalker Steel, Boss Cowboy, Law Nation, um, There's more. God, I can't think of the landlord. Uh, landlord sports. Man, there's so many. Oh wow, I put it wrong. There's so many Dallas Cowboy content makers that are putting out top notch information, and all of the um, DallasCowboys.com crew. Their whole crew is great. Uh, I'm not trying to match with them. Y'all see by my numbers. Look, I've been on here for 20 minutes. Not one person has looked. Not one person in the chat. So see, I'm gonna remember these days. It's the third one. I'm gonna remember these days when nobody looked, when nobody came on here. Um, well, one day they'll look at these because of how special this year is. They'll look at these videos. Yep, Colorado. They're 3-0. They beat Colorado State. That was a dog fight. I think they did two overtimes. Shador Sanders, he did a 98-yard drive in less than 2 minutes. He did one of them NFL drives, man, 2 minute drives. Um, Prime time, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders got those boys and the females up there who's working with them. He got them on a high level of production. High level of production. He's doing it pleasing God. I love it. Even though a lot of folks come around and they want to be part of it, he has a lot of um, celebrities showing up. You know why? They just want to be part of it. It's something great happening in Colorado. Uh, it's good to know that things like that still happen in this world and in the United States, because the United States really is supposed to be where your dreams come true. Even though that 40 acres and a mule and the American dream, I don't believe in those. I do believe that you can be what you want to be if you're the right person at the right time. It has to be ordained. There's a lot of people beating their head against the wall trying to be somebody they'll never be, instead of thanking God for who they are and finding out who they're supposed to be. That's why I truly believe that it's our time. That's all I'm gonna say. This is a possibility. Oh yeah, if you don't know Jesus Christ, get to know him. Romans chapter 10, verse 9 says, if I confess with my mouth the Lord Jesus, if I believe in my heart that God raised him from the dead, I shall be saved. So with the mouth, one confesses unto salvation, and with the heart, we believe unto righteousness. He says it in the opposite manner of the believing unto righteousness first and confessing unto salvation in Romans chapter 10, verse 10 also. But this is Apostle Benny. Just wanted to stop by and say, hey. Oh, and that's not the shirt I had. Look, y'all see the other shirt over there? Got a lot of stuff happening up here. This is the black one. That's the gray one. Then I have a blue one. Also, if y'all want them shirts, man, go to CFT Sports. CFT. You can find him on YouTube. Look at that's Cowboys Fan Talk. Look him up. Great guy, great content, great merch. Pastor Benny, I'm getting ready to get out of here and see you guys week 4. Actually, I'm gonna come back at the end of week 3, like right now. This is the end of week 2, beginning of week. right in there somewhere so that I can talk about the game. Peace.